Question 1 reads, a simple random sample of size n equals 36 is obtained from a population with a mean of 64 and a standard deviation of 18. Part A tells us to describe the sampling distribution of x. Since we don't have a lot of information in this question, we're just going to assume that the sampling distribution is approximately normal. Now, since this information is based on the population data, the mean is going to be the same as the mean for the population. Now for the standard deviation, we're actually going to use the formula population standard deviation divided by the square root of n. So when we plug that in, we have 18 over the square root of 36. And we have a standard deviation that equals 3. Now part B is asking us, what is the probability that x is less than 62.6? The first step we're going to take is to turn this 62.6 into a z-score. We will be using the formula z is equal to x minus population mean divided by population standard deviation, which is then divided by n, the square root of n. So let's plug all of our information into the formula. So we have 62.6 minus 64 divided by 18, which is then divided by the square root of 36. And we get a z-score of negative 0.47. What we're going to do now is that we're going to turn this z-score into a proportion. All we have to do is now look at our standard normal table to the right to find the proportion of 0.3192, which corresponds to the z-score of negative 0.47. And this is our answer. Now part C is saying, what is the probability that x is greater than 68.7? So just like last time, we're first going to turn this into a z-score. So let's plug it into our formula. And we get a z-score of 1.57. Next, we're going to turn this z-score into a proportion using our standard normal table, which is to the right. And using the table, we see that the proportion is 0.9418. Our next step, since we're looking for the x to be greater than 68.7, we're actually going to find the complement. So we're going to do 1 minus 0.9418, and we get an answer of 0.0582. And this is our answer. Now part D is asking us for the probability that x is greater than 59.8 but less than 65.9. So just like the other two problems, we're going to turn these two values into z-scores. So we're going to have two z-scores. So let's do the first one. we're going to have a z-score of negative 1.4. Now the next one. And we're going to have a z-score of 0.63. Our next step is to turn these z-scores into proportions. So we're going to have two proportions. So our z proportion for the z-score of 0.63 is going to be 0.7357. And our proportion for the z-score of negative 1.4 is going to be 0.0808. Now our final step is to subtract. And we get an area of 0.6549. And this is our answer.